Gielinor, the magical world of RuneScape. It's divided into chunks for easy use. Welcome to Chunkman Dead Die Kill, the series where I conquer the landmass of Gielinor by doing tasks and unlocking chunks. Last episode we completed 2 tasks to unlock 2 chunks. The first task was to kill the crazy archaeologist 50 more times for a total of 100 kill count. And then we completed another 15 medium clues for 25 caskets opened in total now. Our map expanded with the chunk with the fairy ring under Sophanam, and then a speck of land to the right of the Theatre of Blood. With all of that bossing, we are now back up to 712 total, so only 13 levels off the next milestone. And we actually got some levels banked. So we have 1 cooking level banked, 2 fletching levels banked, because we were doing a lot of woodcutting again. And then I'll probably want to go back to Slayer, as if we get another level we can go to Necreals, which would give us a boot upgrade. And just getting our stats up in general is always a good thing. So let's start with the things we already have banked, and then let's go do some Slayer. First batch of U logs into U longbows, and that's already 84 fletching. We still have 6000 left, so there's definitely enough for another level. And there we have 85 fletching. We can now make the magic longbows. And we have 2000 logs left. But we need 4,500 for the next level, so let's get on to something else. 70 Herblower. With all of the oak planks from the eclectic implings, if you make another larder, that's going to be an extra construction level up to 63 now. And then with the 3 long bones from the crazy archaeologist, we can give them into Barlack for 64 construction. And that was a defense level 76 now. Our next task is blue dragons. The only place we can kill blue dragons is still in the Taverly dungeon. We usually go around here until the loose railing, use an agility potion to get through here, and then to the blue dragons. This is still quite the trek, and if we would have this pipe squeeze here, we need level 70, so level 67 if we use an agility potion. We are currently 61, and we need levels anyway, so might as well just go for 67, so 6 levels there. Then we only need 1 more level, which is probably going to be the hit points level to get to the milestone. 62. 63, 64, 65, 66. About 400 laps later, and about 8 to 9 hours, together with 80 marks of grace added to our collection, that's finally going to be 67 agility. This took quite a while, but this also made sure that we are now 1724 total level. So let's just go and do that blue dragon task, use the shortcut with an agility potion and get this hit point level. And there we have it, 88 hit points, only a few blue dragons later, so that didn't really take long. But with that 88 hit points, that also means 1725 total, and that means another task completed. So let's get back to our spreadsheet, and then after completing it over there, let's see which is going to be our next chunk. Our 69th total level task already. A very nice number, getting up to 1725 total is now complete. And that actually brought us up to green. So the color changed, we are 75% of the way for the total levels. The first of all the tasks that has been up to that amount. So that's actually really nice to see. And then of course we also got one new chunk, which is the 246th landmass chunk in total now. And then back to our map. The last chunk we unlocked was to the right of Theater of Blood, which was just a speck of land, and we already had pretty much everything around it unlocked or unlockable. And let's just hope we don't get the one below it, as that's also just a speck of land. There's a lot of good ones we have been waiting for a while now. We have gotten pretty unlucky lately on all of the good chunks. We have been rolling so badly. So let's maybe start with a good train like we had last time as well. Let's see if the chunk picker will give us the start of a massive train of good chunks. Let's pick a chunk. It doesn't want to. A part of the wilderness with a fishing spot. I'm not really sure if these are dark crabs you can fish here or something else. But that's pretty much it what's in here. So continuing the bad streak, I guess. For our next chunk, you can see we are wearing our magic gear, but this isn't for the crazy archaeologist. This is actually for Scorpia. So Scorpia can be found in the top part of the wilderness over here in the Scorpia pit. And what we brought was enough costs to do Earthwave, and then a bunch of snares, because that's going to be the best way to keep the monsters away from us. And then some prayer potions, as we always have to have protect from missiles up. An anti-poison potion because they do poison, and then some super energy to get some run energy back, as we're going to kite a lot of the boss, and then just some of the food. Then for the gear, it's pretty much just some items we can do without, and the explorer's ring here is for the energy possibility. So let's first of all get there. It's quite a trek from Ferox Enclave, and we're going to have to go around this chunk we haven't unlocked yet. And like I see it here, we probably can't actually get through there, so we'll have to go through the other side. But either way, let's see how this goes, as I'm not really sure if this is going to be a good option, as Snare only holds our opponent for 10 seconds. Alright, here we are. Let's drink our super anti-poison potion. And let's get in. There's Scorpia, so let's snare it. There come the healers. Let's just bind them. They should disappear if they are binded. Otherwise we'll just kill them, because kiting Scorpio is not fun. Okay, there's one of the healers away. And that binded the other healer. Okay, great. So now we can just snare Scorpio again. Or not. It's annoying. Let's see, does this work? Okay, now it's more in the corner, but we missed our freeze. Let me actually tag them all. Yeah, okay, now it's snared. Let's get Scorpio out of the way. Hopefully now it's still alive. I think we removed it now. So finally we can kill Scorpia in full now. And there it's back to half health, but the healers don't actually respawn. So that's actually great. Just a couple more hits and we should be able to get the kill here. And there we go. That's also the Guardians no more, as the Guardians, we didn't kill them. So that's a combat achievement added to our list. But just let's get out of here. We only got some money, so that's not really all that important. We'll have to go back the long way, of course. And there we are, back to safety. I always take a free-to-play world to get back, as these are the least dangerous. But anyway, that went better than expected. We got the one combat achievement, which I did look into before we went to the fight. So we completed 1 out of 4. With the Guardians no more, kill Scorpia without killing her Guardians. That's why I was so adamant at freezing the minions instead of just killing them. The other achievements are pretty much the same thing as the other wilderness bosses, so 10 kill count and 25 kill count. And then another one without taking damage from her, so pretty much always managing a freeze and kiting her around the room. So I do think this is also very much possible. But either way, that was our first Scorpia kill count. And that also means we have finished another boss task. A new boss has been killed for the first time. So let's finish that on our spreadsheet. And then let's see which chunk we are going to get. Our 9th boss already that we've killed for the first time. Another wilderness boss. We have killed Scorpia for the first time, which means the task has been completed. That was our 25th task in total, so we're 1/8 of the way now, and we are now at 247 total landmass chunks unlocked. And then back to the map. The last chunk we unlocked was the fishing spot here in the wilderness to the eastern side. That doesn't really do much for us, and everything around it was either already unlocked or unlockable. There's not that many wilderness chunks left to get, but let's hope we get something good this time. It's been so long that Caterpie has been here. It's so alone. There's nothing really around it, and I hope this actually unlocks fairly soon, as I don't want it to be like the Drainer Village chunk, although maybe it already is. Then of course the Barrows chunk, also one of the chunks that could have been unlocked since quite a while ago. And then over here the monastery with the clock tower. I think these 3 would actually be the best chunks to unlock, but I'll settle for anything that gives us anything to do. Let's see what the chunk picker will give us. Let's pick a chunk. Okay. It really doesn't want to give us anything useful. Another part of Mosle Harmless. And we can probably go onto this part, but we cannot actually get to Mosle Harmless yet. So, another pretty useless chunk. With our first kill of Scorpia, we got one of the combat achievements, getting up to 51 tasks completed now. So we would need 4 more to get to our next completed task. As Scorpia was actually pretty decent to kill, it didn't take long and it wasn't that much of a hassle. I think we can do at least 2 here. So getting to the 10 kill count and try to get this one done as well within those 10 kill counts. So no taking damage, might take us a few tries, but I don't think this will be an issue. Then for the other 2 tasks, we also have the Chaos Elemental, where we don't have anything completed yet. And I think getting the Hoarder done, so killing the Chaos Elemental without it unequipping anything, that will probably be a very easy task. And then just killing it 10 times, that's also probably not going to be an issue, it's just going to take a bit of time. So let's first of all go back to Scorpia, get the 2 combat tasks over there, and then let's go to the Chaos Elemental. And that's our second kill, and it should not have yeah, it didn't reach us. Great. So that's 1 combat achievement task completed. And while killing Scorpia, that's 71 magic. One of the drops we've gotten, this is kill number 4, is actually Weapon Poison ++, which means we will be able to coat that onto our dagger, our dragon dagger, for more poison damage. And there we go, another Scorpia down for the 10th kill, which gives us the Scorpio Adept. Let's get out of here, change gear, and then let's see to kill 9 more Chaos Elemental. So we have some double eats in our inventory, as those, if we eat them, will stay in our inventory, so we will not have any space to unequip items. Then now to lure the Chaos Elemental back. The last time I did this, I didn't really give much explanation on how I did it, but let's do it real quickly now. First of all, we need aggro of the Chaos Elemental, of course. So first of all, we need to find it. So we lure him right at the gate here, up to this tile. Then as soon as we are going to see him, when he is following us, there we go up to this tile. And then go up a little bit more. And then go back down, and now he should be in the good spot. So if we go next to here, and we can just attack him. And he will not attack back, and he is stuck as well. Not sure what has changed, but in 4 minutes we killed it and got the achievement as well. So now the only thing that remains is to kill it 8 more times. And there goes Chaos Elemental number 10 for the Chaos Elemental Adept Combat Achievement task. Let's get out of here. And like you can see, it's 1 hour and 20 for the 9 kills we have done. That's with banking, of course. I think we did 4 trips, 3-4 trips, something like that. So this is definitely not a fast way of killing something. Back to the safety of a bank. Let's just have a look at the loot tracker. We killed 10 Chaos Elementals for not really an interesting drop. Maybe the Antidote ++ here, as we cannot make that yet, I think. Yeah, we cannot make that yet, it's 79. So that's somewhat nice to get. And from Scorpia, the actual useful drop here was the Weapon Poison ++, which now makes that we have a Dragon Dagger ++ instead of a normal Dragon Dagger poisoned. But we weren't doing it really for the kill count or for the drops. We did it for the combat achievement tasks, and with that task we went up to 55. So let's see to go back to our spreadsheet, finish that task over there, and let's hope we get a good chunk now. It's been a second since we've been able to do another combat achievement task, but this was our 11th one, completing 55 combat tasks. And that now brings us up to 248 landmass chunks in total. And then back to the map. The last chunk we unlocked was a speck of land at the bottom of Mosla Harmless. So that was a pretty terrible chunk to unlock. And there's only one speck of land left to unlock to get the full Mosla Harmless Island. We've been having a terrible streak of getting chunks. I'd really want to get something new that gives us either some medium clue steps or a quest preferably. But let's see what the chunk picker will decide for us. Let's pick a chunk. Okay. First of all, some water at the top of the wilderness. So that's a reroll. Let's try again. Pick a chunk. And from the top to the bottom, we have another bottle of water unlocked. Third time's a charm. Pick a chunk. Oh, that was not a charm. Oh boy. We get another part of the Tree Gnome Stronghold, together with a part of the Piscatorius hunting area. I'm really not sure what this part is. I think this was a tortoise breeding ground or something for the gnomes. Not sure about the building above it. And I think we cannot even get into it. And then for the part on the Piscatorius part, yeah, just a part of land we cannot access actually. So I guess the bad streak continues. That's going to be all for this episode. If you want to comfort me a bit after that terrible luck today, you can press that red button and that like button below the video. We've done a nice variety of tasks today, but no reward yet. The bad chunk streak can't last forever though, so hopefully we get an amazing chunk really soon. Have a good one, and see you all next time.